True elegance is not what people see. It is what you carry within. Welcome back to the High Value Man podcast. And in this series, I am taking you through my book, The Awakening, one chapter at a time. Today, we continue with chapter 8, The Power of Poise. Many people think elegance is about appearance, how you dress, how you sit, how you speak. And yes, those things matter. But true elegance begins within. Because you can look polished on the outside and still be unsettled on the inside. And I know this because I lived it. There was a time I looked composed, but inside I was uncertain. I entered rooms I did not feel like I belonged to. I spoke, but I questioned myself. I showed up, but I was not anchored. And that is the difference between appearance and presence. Because presence is not something you perform. It is something you become. Poise is not about pretending you don't feel. It's about learning how to feel without losing yourself. It is the ability to pause before you react, to choose your response instead of being controlled by your emotions, to remain grounded even when everything around you feels unstable. Now that is power. Not loud power, but quiet power. The kind of power that does not need to prove itself, because it is already established within. There are two kinds of calm. The calm that comes from fear, and the calm that comes from awareness. One is silence, because you are afraid. The other is stillness, because you are secure. And I had to grow from one into the other. Because true poise is not suppression. It is self-mastery. It is knowing who you are and not allowing situations or people to pull you out of alignment. It is choosing dignity over impulse. It is choosing grace over reaction. It is choosing peace even when chaos is available. And this is something every woman must understand. You do not need to be loud to be powerful. You do not need to fight for attention. You do not need to prove your worth. Your presence, when it is rooted in truth, will speak for you. Because a woman who knows herself does not enter a room to compete. She enters a room to complete. She does not shrink and she does not strive. She simply is. And everything about her reflects that. That is what poise looks like. It is not perfection. It is alignment. So today, I want you to ask yourself, when I am triggered, do I react or do I respond? Because your power lives in that moment of choice. And the more you practice it, the more you become a woman who is calm, not because life is easy, but because you are anchored. If this spoke to you, then this journey is for you. The deeper lessons, the transformation, and the full experience are in my book, The Awakening. You can get your copy and continue your journey. Welcome to your awakening.